Hello, my name is Cassandra Clark, and I'm with the OTN Advocacy Program, and I manage the Java Champion Program. And I'm here with one of our wonderful Java champions, James. How are you doing?
Hi. Very well, thank you.
How
Very
are
well.
you enjoying Devox Belgium?
It's awesome and tiring at the same time.
It's my first time here ever, so
It
pretty
feels like
special.
an endurance race where you kind of have to keep going until the very last day. It's awesome, though. It's awesome.
So I wanted to get the various Java champions who are here together and just kind
Yeah.
of understand a little bit about what makes up a Java champion. And
Yeah.
so, a couple questions.
Sure.
What do you do for your day job?
I'm technically an engineer for Red Hat.
Technically.
Technically. And my day job is technically meant to be developing upstream open source projects.
Okay.
So I'm kind of a full-time hacker on open source, basically. I also do conference talks now and again and things like that as well. I like to get out now and again and meet customers and real users,
Okay.
but mostly I'm in my pants hacking code on my laptop.
They keep you hidden away.
Yes, I don't get out that much.
Behind a curtain.
Yes, I'm well hidden. No one can see me, and I kind of hack code at my desk
Well,
most of the time.
And being a Java champion, it's not just being an expert or a luminary in your field.
Yeah.
It's also about giving back to the community. How do you
Yeah.
feel like you tend to give back to the Java community?
Um, I mean, I think open source is really about community. It's not just code, and it takes to do well in open source. It takes a little while to learn how to stop being just a person in your attic typing on a keyboard and actually working with lots of other people. It's for me, really good software development is really about people. It's not the computer. Yes, the code has to be compilable by a computer, but really the code is to help other people, yourself in several years' time, and anyone else who comes to the project. It's about people and communication. And open source as well is about marketing. It's marketing, communication, teaching, documenting, presenting, which is something I never really realized. I started off just programming and just thinking of the code and the computer, and I didn't really
Right.
realize the people side. As I've got older and grayer and slightly larger, I've realized that the human side is way more important than the computer side, and like we've all seen lousy code in our lives where the person who wrote it has no care or consideration for anybody ever looking at it ever, right?
Oh my.
Uh, for me, good software and good open source is all about making it easy to understand, making it easy for people to contribute, which is really the social side
Okay.
of software. So in as much as being a Java champion I see my role as really helping bring communities together around certain projects or products or APIs or libraries or whatever. And it takes a little while to find your feet because it's kind of alien to a lot of programmers.
Okay.
Programmers tend to be slightly introverted, don't tend to get out too much. And I think it takes a little while for programmers who are maybe introverts
Right.
to really do well at the human side. We all, as open source developers, we often get the odd brash comment when something doesn't work, and you kind of learn fairly quickly. If you want to get on in open source, be nice, be respectful, like
nice,
don't
be respectful.
offend and insult people. Like all open source people are doing this either in their spare time or it's their passion, or sometimes it's their day job. But they've got lots of other things to do. So don't be abusive and offensive in your issue. The more offensive you are, the less likely your issue is going to be fixed, right? And so you kind of learn the social side of
Right.
like GitHub and Apache and whatnot. It's about the people, not so much the code. Um,
Well, thank you for all that you do for the community.
But
And
it's a pleasure.
you
It's a
know,
pleasure.
do you have any upcoming talks, or have you already done yours?
I've got one more talk tomorrow, which people should definitely check out
Okay.
if they're watching this in time to be able to do anything about it. It's 5:50 tomorrow on Fabricate and Kubernetes and Docker and continuous delivery and lots of amazing, awesome things. It's going to be
Alright.
awesome.
Well, hopefully you have a full house. I'm sure you will.
Fingers crossed. Yeah, fingers crossed. And cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you.
Have a great day.
Pleasure. Thanks.